They'll start this drive out on the ground. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. They'll change that dial.
So it's the Browns who are going to get possession first here in overtime as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A good opening drive so far here in overtime, looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now a handoff up the middle. Green.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 114 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the Super Bowl.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? I mean, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And he missed it. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. We are in true sudden death here. The next score wins the Super Bowl as they come up here on 2nd down.
It's a room to maneuver. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
What can Young do in the OT? Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Young to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
First down, Young. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime. The Dolphins have a clock running in their head, okay, because it says something like this. I got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on